go to sleep. Keep on, I shine. You'll surely get burned if you reach out and touch. My mind is a battle, I'm trying to hide it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. All knew the place where all this began. To start again. Won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall first to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Break down. Until you break down. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall first to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. You're gone, you're gone. You're not lost, you're not lost. You're gone, you're gone. You're not lost, you're not Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it as I bleed for you, cry for you, oh, oh. Let me bleed. As I bleed for you, cry for you, oh, oh. Let me bleed. Let me bleed. Let me. All of the pain seems to follow, like a shadow dark and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, you do, and it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me.
Hello. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining the stream. This is the first match of the Gold League. We will be starting with Irangle, and after a matter of 40 seconds I guess the flight path will come up on our screen. Let's talk about the players. I guess CTM Shockwave, TD Vita, AOV Cherry. Finally, all these players have qualified for the Gold League. In 3-1 squad, one of those squads who have been consistently doing that, and they have been consistently making it to Gold League with those 4 players standing. Xeno squad, on the other hand, they have I guess this is the first time seeing them in the Gold League, so we'll have to look at them as well. Myth, again, one of those regular teams who have been doing it. Fury coming in the chat as well, but let's see how far they will go in this game. SDT coming in at team 11. Then we have Frozen as well, Frozen MDX, Uno, Combat Kevlar. After that, team 13, again 4 guys standing. Chokwa, Shopif coming in from that squad. Let's talk about the flight path that has arrived on my screen. So again, an eastern flight path to start with, and it is actually avoiding a lot of places like Primoz, Katka and Giorgio, which could have been some hotly contested drops. Let's see if teams will be going there. Military base has been one of those spots which hasn't been contested for that many times, so that can repeat as well. Let's see if there will be some squad going towards military base island. We haven't seen a lot of military circles in this league, so if that happens, that will be fun to watch. Actually, a lot of squads taking the military drop this time. We'll be seeing some squads drop at Nova, I guess, just because looking at the trend right now, since 3 or 4 squads have dropped at military, so it makes sense for squads to go at Nova Ripno as well. Team 21 making it to Nova without any issues, and team number 19 taking the drop of military DS squad. It is a very brave drop, I must say, and if you look at the teams right now, there is only one more squad at this location who will be contesting this drop with team 19, so it will be a 4v4, a full-fledged battle between the 2 squads. Mr. Lane not dropping at the best locations. The TM with Halil, on the other hand, safeguards the vehicle, so I guess he's looking for some place, but he's being shot at by the players of team 19. He was looking to go at a further place to loot these locations, but he has put himself into trouble, just because if you look at the players of team 19, they are very much split from each other. 2 of the players on the right hand side and 2 of the players have made it to left hand side, so it will be best for Tahlil to actually make it to C buildings and loot those places, and he knows that there is no one here, so it will be easier for him to loot at this location, get some guns up and running for him. He's got a Scarl and an M416 to start with, so one of the best loots to start with for Tahlil. The start wasn't that good when he actually he was shot at from those players, and now look at him getting those level 2 vests, level 3 helmet, health kits, bandages as well to start with, so a very good start, I guess. Choco squad is going down by those vehicles, I guess. They are not doing a star. Burn Zero Face was the player who got that knock. Unfortunately, won't be able to get that flush on that player, just because the cover was provided at the right time from the players of team 3, that DB28 coming into play. The tire has been burst down, so Zero Face might have a little bit of issue for him. He needs to run away from this location, and I guess the revival will be done. Sam might be revived here. DSF on the other hand gets a knock on Mr. Lane. He will get flushed as well. So team number 19 actually starting on a very good note. One of the player was knocked out, but they fought really well to come back in this game. Abhi is still looking for a revival. Trickster on the other hand gets a knock on Shockwave as well, so DS is starting off well. They have already knocked out 2 of the players from team 17, and now they are looking for a flush on those players. Anyways, Tahlil will be joining this fight from the back, and he is having an M416 and a Scarl to start with. Let's see if he'll be able to do something for his squad. Sap still looking for those knocks and confirmations for his squad. Shockwave is needing a revival, but I don't think that revival is going to come. DS also going in for that revival, and maybe they will be 4 guys standing again. Some information will be provided, I guess, to team 19 and 17 as well. Both of the players. Saf goes down by Tahlil. Beautiful Scarl shots coming in from his side. He's putting up an amazing fight for his squad. He's trying to heal up as well. He started off with this much of health, just because as soon as he dropped, he was shot at from the players of team number 19. That cost in these health. Anyways, that grenade was popped in beautifully. Trickster will get that knock, and Sigvilla is on minimal HP. I guess he's having no health points in his health bar, and I guess this is the time to fall back. Sigvilla needs to fall back, or else he will go down as well. He may lose that teammate. He will get that knock as well because of those amazing reflexes, but he won't be able to survive for that long. He will get that confirmation, and that will be team number 17 going down without any kill. Team 19 starting off with 4 kills to the name, so they have started off well, and they will be continuing to impress. Ibrahim on the other hand gets a knock on Weird. He will be looking for that flush as well as soon as possible, and Bengali confirms Weird mad. So that fight is happening in the area of shooting range, where we don't see that much of fights. 6. Anyways, team 6 only standing with 2 players, but they have got that knock and confirmation to start with. They didn't have any guns, but they knocked out that player by the use of that vehicle, and after that they have got that confirmation up and running for them as well with the use of that shotgun. Anyways, they are going towards the players of team 16, team 18 actually, which can land them in a little bit of trouble if they go towards that location, but they have started to go away from this location, which seems like the right choice to me, because they knew as soon as they got here, they knew that there is one player at this location, so that will mean that there might be more players from the same team here. Anyways, Shahnawaz is here. Shahnawaz, thank you so much for joining the stream, bro. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're enjoying Ash Genetic and Fury. Yes, he is in the game. Let's get back to the school area and the Roseoak area, where we have a lot of squads, where the fight is actually starting. And Saitama BTCA playing from this squad only. There are 4 guys standing: Wasp, Shadow, AO, Jerry, Zulmi, Wiz. Again, all these players are in school apartments area. They will loot these places easily, and after that they will start to move into the circle as they like it. Anyways, let's talk about team 16 as well. XR, they have a good gun power. Let's see if they will be able to put that gun power to good use. That still remains a question in front of us, front of our eyes. Dino BD is using that M416 with 6 scope, I guess, and he will be trying to put that M416 and his 6 to good use, but we'll have to wait for that to start. Anyways, let's look back at FX squad, who played really well in the playoffs, and that has put them into the Gold League finals that we are hosting today. We will be going one after another match, so that will be a total of 3 matches to start with. We are going in an angle, and it will be followed by 2 more matches. Anyways, FX Xander's OP playing from I guess playing from team 4. There are 4 guys standing, so they have their full numbers up and running. Let's go back to Pochinki, where we have a total of 1 squad. There is no other squad contesting that drop. Pochinki is that kind of drop where you see a lot of early fights happening, but this time even if there were a total of 19 teams, still there was no squad in Pochinki. I guess one of the squads have been flushed as well, so we started with 20 teams actually, but we have lost out on one of our teams. Can you show slot 7? Yes bro, I'll go to every slot. Regaresh is the only player standing from his squad. He's still in water. He's looking for those smaller compounds, and he's making it to Fapier, where he will be engaging with the players of team 9, who are already 3 guys standing. So this will be team 9 fighting against the players of team 7. I guess so that fight might just start in a little while. 1v3 situation against team 7, I guess, so that might go against him. So but we'll have to wait for this fight to start, just because Regaresh is still trying to make it to the shore, where he might be spotted. He might be hearing some shots as well, as that M762 shot just came a little while ago. That will give an indication to Resh that there might be a team here, so he will start to fall back from this location. He will start to create some other angle. He will start to create some separation for the time being, but he's losing his health just because of being underwater for so long. Now he will start to heal up again. He will start to take some air, and after that fall back in that water. Anyways, let's talk about the circle that has taken a northwestern shift actually, and Severny still in contention for the circle, but nobody actually went to that location. The Roseoak area, the school apartments area, is still cluttered with a lot of teams. I guess team 15 and team 20 actually contesting that location, so we might have a little bit of fight between them. Yasna is taken by team 22. Team 8 still in Kamishki. They are looking for those compounds, and after that they will start to move in. They will get a lot of vehicles at that location when you start from Kamishki and you start to go in towards those compounds in the northern side of Stolber. You get a lot of vehicles there, and there is a garage there as well, so you can get an extra vehicle there as well, so that can add up to your inventory. After that, if you look at team 10, you come south, and then you'll have team 22, team Wasp also on the edge of the zone. Team number 3 also still moving edge to edge. Team 10 will be coming in from Lipovka, so that can go against them as well if the squad from Lipovka actually comes in at that location. So we might have a little bit of fight on the edge. Team 10 also 4 guys standing in: Fury, Rake, and all those players playing from team 10. Miltapar is taken by team 12, so red zone has formed on them, but it won't be giving them a lot of damage. They have to start moving as well, so there is a lot of distance between the squads. Giorgio Container is taken by some squad as well. I guess it's team 14 who have a control over the Giorgio Container, so they can be engaging in a fight. Team number 10 has started to close in on the distance between them and team 3, so that fight might just get started in a little while, and I guess they are looking for that compound. All the 4 players are in the same vehicle, so I guess if that fight starts, that will be very difficult for team 10, because if you look at team number 3, they are very much split. 2 of the players are in the compounds, and 2 of the players are heading towards that shed area, so that can be very good for them. Crazer is very low on health, so he needs to heal up as quickly as possible. I guess some shots were taken on him, but unfortunately he wasn't knocked out from that squad, so fortunate for him, he has managed to survive, so he'll start to move into the circle. Let's talk about the players of Team 11 who are in a very close proximity to Team 3. I guess that rotation can cost them a few players. Team number 5 also in a very close proximity. Nishant is the only player here. He has been spotted and he will go down as well. So Team 11 will get that knock and flush on Nishant as well, because there is no one from Nishant's team here who can provide a bit of cover. Splitsbot and Raj also making it to that area. Aman is using that mini 14. Maybe he will be able to get any kind of frag for his squad, maybe get a knock or two. He's still trying to spot the players of Team 11. He has already spotted them and he will be providing that information to his squad mates, but they are only 3 men standing. They have had a very bad start to this game and they have already lost out on one of their players. Jarvis on the other hand gets a knock on Zulmi. Viz and 3-1 has started to take those shots. Raj has been spotted as well. Raj takes some shots on himself and he will lose out on some health points, but they have started to fall back. Wasp Shadow connecting some shots as well, and that's mini I guess that was M249 coming into play. Let's get back to those squads as well and see where that fight is happening. And I guess this fight might be happening at this flare drop. No, it is not actually happening at this flare drop. There is some other place where this fight is happening, so we'll have to look at that location. I guess it's Team 20 and Team number 5 to 15 fighting with each other. Team 20 and Team 15, yes, they are. Gobber has been confirmed by Wasp Shadow, and Shadow is the player to do a lot of damage to Team 15. They're going for that revival to maybe get their player up and running. Akiope is too far away from them, so there's no way he can take part in this fight. The players from Hawk, they need to fall back, but players from Team 20, they won't let it happen. And Fury God will go down again by the M249 coming in from Shadow. Hawk Jarvis will get a knock, but unfortunately that won't be enough to keep him alive. It will be going down as well by the M249 of Wasp Shadow. Shadow is using that M249 in a very nice way, in a tremendous manner. Akiope on the other hand still looking at the demise of his teammates. They are going down, but Akiope is still opening that Car 98 with a dick scope, and they're still struggling to get any kind of frags for his squad. Wasp Shadow will get the confirmation on Kyori God as well, and now Akiope will be the solo player surviving from his squad. There is no way he can get that player up and running. CLB on the other hand gets a knock as well and will get that flush coming in. I guess we'll have to wait for that information to come in, but DS Trickster on the other hand gets a knock on P-Stoot and the confirmation will arrive as well. So I guess they were looking for a bridge camp where Team 21 Hitman has been knocked out. Team 21 is going down. They only have one player standing, and it will be, I guess, DSG Mbit, who is the only player standing from his squad. Let's see what he will bring to the table and if he will be able to come back in this game strongly. Anyways, he's trying to pop in some smokes to make it to a different location, maybe buy some time for him, but since he's the only player standing from his squad, it is going to be very difficult to come back in this game. And since this is already the second zone closing in, so it will be giving a lot of damage to him as well. Finally, he has got a vehicle to his name, so he will start to create some angles. He will start to move back, but it is very difficult to actually make it work because he's going outside the zone again. There is no way he can make it to the circle, and now he has jumped into the water. He's only having one health kit there and one first aid as well. And if you look at his bandages, he's having a total of 0 bandages, so he needs to get to shore as quickly as possible, and he also needs to make it to the circle because third zone will start to close in a matter of 27 seconds, and after that the damage will be increased. As soon as the third circle closes, the damage will be increasing to a greater extent, so that can be very harmful for DSG Mbit, who needs to make it to the circle, who needs to heal up as well, and he needs to cancel the bridge camp on his way to the circle as well. So he will be waiting for team number 19 to actually fall back from this location. They are still looking for that last player, but they won't be able to find him, I guess, until unless Mbit gets on that shore and he gives out some footsteps yes, he has given some footsteps to those players. So I guess this will be a cause of concern for the players of Team 21. Abhi is still looking for this player, and you shouldn't have given those footsteps, Mr. Mbit. And yes, those footsteps will cost him, and Abhi will get that confirmation up and running for him, and that will be Team number 21 getting eliminated by Team 19. Team 19, they have already got 8 kills to the name, so they have started off well, and they will be continuing this gameplay that they are showing us. Debesh coming up with 0 kills right now, but the other players have made it to the circle, and they will make it to the circle actually. Abhi coming in with 4 kills. Trickster also, he has a handful of kills. Saf coming in with 1 kill, and Trickster will be having those 3 kills for his squad. So they have a total of 8 kills, not uniformly distributed between the squad mates. Let's talk about SDT and S5G. They have started off well as well. They took out one of the players from Team 5, which was Nishant, and now they're making it to ruins where there is TDB already present at that location, so that might be trouble for Aman OP, who is trying his best to make it to that position, but I don't think he will be able to get that. Some shots need to be taken from Team 20. Yes, finally they are taking that spray, and the spray did connect as well. The vehicle has started to smoke up, but unfortunately no damage will be done to Aman, and he will make it to safety without any trouble. Anyways, Aman still has a lot of work to do. He needs to call his squad mate for backup. He needs to make it to safety, a more safer place, because this is not the best spot to be in right now, because if the other squad rushes in, Aman will be in a lot of trouble. He needs to make it to his teammates, and he needs to have a good hard cover to his name. They have a total of 4 players standing, and I guess the other players are also using different vehicles, so I guess he won't be having any kind of issue with those vehicles. And now they have spotted team TDB as well, and and no damage was done to them in that process when they were spotted by team TDB, and team TDB was doing a lot of damage to them, so no damage was done to them in that time, so they can come back very strongly. They have done it well, and now they are looking for some frags. Now they are looking to hold the location as well, since the second zone will close, and the third zone has formed, taking half of the area from Siverny Island and half of the area from Ruzuk Island. So the main island still in contention, Watertown acting as a hotspot. So I guess if some squads can actually capture that Watertown area, if they can capture that squad house in Watertown, that can be very good for them. And teams have tried to make it to the circle. Team 19, they camped at the Western Bridge, and they got some frags. There are a total of 4 kills there, and now they have started to move into the circle with a total of 8 kills and 3-1. Not that good of a gameplay, but yes, they will be making to the circle. They will be engaged by the players of team 10, I guess. So that might be a fight that we might be looking at. Team number 10 is right on that Western Bridge of Rozok, so I guess that fight might just start, just because N31 is looking for a complete rotation from the backside, so that can go against them. I'm still looking at that the northern compound that is on the north side of Watertown. There is a full compound with a squad house in it, so that can be a very good spot to defend. I'm not seeing any team making it to that location, and you look at Aman right now. He's trying to take that Yasnaya bridge to make it to the cycle, and that will be a very safe approach to start with, and they will be very happy with the things that they have done, and with the rotations that they have shown to make it to the cycle. Nishan was picked off in that rotation on the Potato Hill, but other than that, they haven't messed up on anything, and now they have shown some good rotations to actually make it to the final third circle actually. And I guess that if the circle shifts on the northern side, they will be enjoying the luxury of being in the circle, and they will be in a very dominating position. So that can happen in the final circles. You need to be at a dominating spot with a good number of players. Anyways, a lot of players have started to move towards the bridge, so that can be a cause of concern for a lot of squads. Team 16 making it to the backside of Watertown, so yes, that can be that can be a very good spot to defend as well, because there are not a lot of squads all actually capturing the backside of Watertown area. You can look at team number 11 right now, who have captured the front side of Watertown. So this is what I was talking about when I was talking about Watertown. These locations are very prime location, but no squad has actually taken that Watertown squad house on the north side of actually the Watertown area. So that can be a very good spot to start with, because that will allow you to capture if the zone shift towards the northern side, so you will have a lot of place to rotate from. Anyways, Hawk QOP, he might be spotted as well, and he will go down by Enfury. So Enfury starting off well in this match. They have finally got that 1 kill to start with. They were in the eastern compound of Rozok, so now they have started to move in towards the Rozok area, just because that compound was eliminated from the zone. So a good call coming in from the players of team 20. Team 10 actually, team 20 also in the school area, and they are still inside the circle. They are still inside the zone, so they will enjoy the luxury of being inside the zone, and they will still wait for the next circle to form, and after that they will be making a decision. Mythhawk on the other hand gets a knock for his squad, and I guess this is team number 9 fighting out with team number 11. So this is one kind of fight that we might be looking at. Team number 9 has started to crawl into the fort of team 11 actually, just after they got a knock. Team number 11, 2 of the players are on the backside, so they can't provide any kind of cover. Grenades and mollies coming in from team 9, and this might be trouble for the players of team 11, just because Aman OP is very low on health. Naruto did that revival on him, but Myth is looking for that rush in on the players of SYT. Mythhawk will need to heal up as quickly as possible. I guess Molly has connected on him, but he will start to heal up. Zero Fizz coming in from the right hand side. Jart will be pinning him, so that can be a 1v1 fight going in the favor of any squad. Jart is very low on health, and he is going down. That grenade popped in beautifully by Zero Force, but unfortunately that grenade didn't connect. Zero Force has a lot of information on the players of team number 9, and I guess this is the time for team 9 to rush into that house and finish off 2 of the players from team 11, and after that take in a 3v2 fight against the other players. And if you look at team 11 right now, they need to rush in as quickly as possible, because they have the numbers advantage. They got that first knock. Fateh is at a very good spot. He got that knock, but unfortunately will go down by the players of team 11. Numbers working against them, so this will be team number 11 finishing off mid squad. Myth Fateh got that knock, but unfortunately wasn't able to get that confirmation up and running for him. Anyways, I guess it will be team number 10 capturing that compound, the Watertown compound. and team 16 also making their way to this area, but team 10 got here first, so they will be in a prime location. Ibrahim on the other hand gets confirmed by that vehicle from Zeno. M31 Aman on the other hand gets a knock on Bengali kill. Dino will make it to safety to his squad mates. Zeno killer gets knocked out as well by M31 Raj. So this fight is happening on the northern edge of the circle. A lot of teams going down, a lot of players going down. Zeno Mahadi has a very good hard cover to his name. Aman is very low on health. One shot to Aman, and that will be Aman going down in no time. And if you look at the other players, they have started to move into the circle already. So Aman will also make it to the circle as quickly as possible. He has started rotating, but he might be hearing that vehicle sound coming in from team 8. Zeno Fadeen looking for some information. He is roaming outside the circle, so that can be one thing to look at, and I don't think that is a very wise move in a circle where 47 players are alive in the fourth circle, and the fourth circle is closing in, and you are roaming outside the circle. That can be very harmful for you. Let's look at the player of team number 8 who was roaming. So yes, he will get that information. Unfortunately, he will make it to the safety easily, but he might be spotted as well. Team number 5 might be the team to start this rush on those players. Anyways, Mahadi, I guess he's looking for the vehicle to come to him and maybe get him to safety, get him to circle as well. But as soon as the fourth circle closes, it will be giving a lot of damage to teams who are roaming outside the circle, who are still roaming outside the circle. Mahadi will get in with Ferdin. Ferdin actually came in to pick up Mahadi, but Mahadi wasn't interested in getting in his vehicle. So I think a lack of communication coming into play, and this lack of communication can cause them a spot in the top 5. Anyways, let's see what happens. Exad Dinu still surviving, 4 guys standing. They have had a good game actually, because if you see right now, they are still inside the circle and they took the front part of, so that was a very good decision to actually capture that front area of backside of actually the water town. Anyways, we need to make it to that fight as quickly as possible, because the fight has started to spice up between team 12 and team 3, and I'm trying my best to make it to that location, but unfortunately the click is not working. I don't know why. Zeno Mahdi goes down by plays, and this is what I was talking about. Lack of communication can cost you a player or two, and can cost you a place in top 5 as well. So they will be going down by the play zone, so that's very, very bad. Anyways, Choco Squad will be getting those revivals done on their players. They are playing on the ridge side. They don't have a lot of space to play with, but they have got a couple of knocks on the players of team number 12, and the third party from team number 11 can actually get the job done for them. Smokes being pulled in from the players of team 3, so that will help them get the revival done. But team 12 need to make it to the circle as quickly as possible, because after 36 seconds the next circle will start to close, and goes down by the players of team 11. So this is what I was talking about. Team 3, they had a nice ridge and a cover from team number 11, but if you look at the players of team 12, they have no cover whatsoever. They have team 3 on the right hand side, and in front they have team 11, so that will be very harmful for them. They are being shot at from both the locations, and a grenade or two can get the job done for team 3 as well. They can just pop in 2 grenades, and that will be the end of whole squad. So yes, Starface getting that kill, and Choco Cybot will get the job done for his squad. He will get that 1 kill and make his place in top 12. They also have a vehicle to his name, so yes, they can make it to the circle safely. But if you look at the circle right now, it is on a very tough spot. Teams will have to make it to the circle by waterways, or maybe crawling to those small islands that are right in between, and it happens really less times that you see a circle on this island with 12 teams surviving. So I guess the device is going to lag, so that's one thing that we have to look at, and they will have to go for drone shots. Anyways, team number 11, team 16 and team 3 are at the same location. I guess team number 11, they had a good spot, but as soon as the zone shifted to the other small island, they needed to start rotating. They needed to get to that position to get to that water area. They should have captured that area to actually dominate from that location. They had a very good position to start with, and now they need to pop in a grenade or two on FM squad to actually get rid of them. Yes, that grenade came in from team 11, and that was a very good decision at the right time to get rid of that squad, and that will put them in top 10 situation. DSF gets a confirm on TDB Blaster as well. TDB won't be able to do much. Anyways, the zone has again taken a hard shift, so we are seeing terrible zones. This is a terrible zone. I'm not being harsh, but yes, this is a terrible zone. You can see if a zone forms in this area, you still have a lot of water in the zone. You have very less land to start with. There are no compounds, and to get to this area, teams will have to struggle a lot. And there were a couple of squads, maybe more than that, in Uraton as well, that got flushed. Only one squad survived. That was team 11. They were slow to start with the rotations, but they have managed to get away with that. Cybot gets confirmed by SYG Amano. BRB and Fury trying to make it to the safety, and M31 will be on the other island, so they make it to the circle. They will make it to the circle as well. So they are having a good spot just because of that hardship that has happened. They won't have to move much, and they have made a very good cover. But one of the player needs to step up to the other island. He needs to have that other angle to his name so that he can actually provide that information to his squad mates. Vehicle, the PRDM actually coming in into the water, team number 22. Very tough call. Split squad is very low on health. He needs to heal up as quickly as possible. That vehicle will go down, and one of the players from TDB will be knocked out as well. Split squad get confirmed as he was in water. So N31 will be two guys standing. They weren't able to make the best out of that PRDM. They weren't able to make quick work of those players. But still, team number 14 struggling. RN Paradox trying to get some kills, but he will get confirmed in that process, and that will be N31 Raj getting that kill for a squad, I guess. Anyways, TDB is also going down, and now we have our top 6 squads. A lot of players will be holding their locations in water, and that will take them to top 5. Yes, Saitama actually making it to top 5 without any issues, without any trouble. Alone board gets confirmed as well. Tango will get knocked out. Ferdin will get that will be getting confirmed by N31, and now N31 has started to make it to the shore area. And Saitama, who just saw N31 players making it to the shore, he needs to step up. He needs to make it to the shore as well and surprise the players of N31. N31 only has 2 players standing, and now Saitama going again in water, and I guess he has still not made a decision about what he wants to do. Some part of water is still inside the zone, so he's still looking for that holding, and this is a 2v1 fight. So Saitama can be that guy to get the chicken. He needs to get both of the players in the same spray. He's having no issues getting that first player knocked out, but he needed to to transfer his spray to the other player because he saw there were only 2 players standing. So he needed to get the job done, but unfortunately he hasn't been doing that. Now he'll start to pop in that health kit because of that vehicle that was parked in that area. 200 IQ gameplay coming in from him, but why would you do that? You know where the position of both the players are. You know where both the players are, and still you get that knock. Are you looking for just 1 kill? You can get that chicken in as well. So why not go for it? Saitama needs to step up his game. Anyways, he's still going for that heal battle when it is only a 2v1 fight, and now it is a 2v1 fight. Saitama is not looking for a chicken dinner. Whenever you are in a game, you need to go for a chicken dinner, because yes, a top 3 finish is good, but a chicken dinner is better. When you can get that, why not do it? Anyways, BRB and Fury will be looking for that chicken dinner for his squad. Now it will be Rake and Fury going up against the last player of Team 21 v2 situation. Saitama will get that knock. It will be Fury versus Saitama. Start with Fury is high on health. He has that advantage, and Fury has already got 4 kills to his name. Rake is already out. Saitama low on health. 1v1 situation coming into play. Goes for that jump shot. Unfortunately, will get that connected as well. So that will be Team 10 getting that chicken dinner. Rake with 1 kill, Krazer with 1 kill, Fury coming in with 5 kills. Amazing match, amazing player. 90s Grish coming in with that 1 kill, so 8 kills chicken dinner for 90s squad. Second position goes to Saitama and company with 4 kills, with Wasp Shadow coming in with 4 kills. Third position goes to N31 with 6 kills. Rest of the rankings you can see for yourself. Thank you so much guys for joining in. We will meet after a short break with the second match of the day.
Said, don't fall, don't forget all the things you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run, don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's going in circles, I'm trying to fight it, getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Gone to the place where all this began, just start again. Oh, you won't see the said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found, and you can't start again until you break down. Look beneath the bed before you go to sleep. Keep on I shine. You'll surely get burned if you reach out and touch. My mind is a battle, I'm trying to hide it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Gone to the place where all this began. To start again. Won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall first to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Break down. Until you break down. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall first to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Hold on, hold on. You're not lost, you're not lost. Hold on, hold on. You're not lost, you're not Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed. Let me bleed. All of the pain seems to follow like a shadow, dark and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, go on, what you do, and it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed. Let me bleed. Let me.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares too. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
Seeing monsters at your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream. Until our last breath, every heartbeat.
Hello guys, thank you so much for joining the stream. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Welcome back to the room, and this is your host Dinker Chaudhary for the second match of the day. And the match will be starting in a matter of 7 seconds. The match has actually started. The flight path will come around in 2 seconds. Let's see what happens. Anyways, the flight path starts from Camp Charlie, finishes Bantai, actually not Camp Charlie. Camp Charlie finishes off at Cow, so a decent centralized flight path that will allow teams to go anywhere they want. All the locations are totally accessible just because of Shannock being a very small map. And let's see where we will see some early fights. I'm expecting some fights in boot camp, I guess. I haven't seen many teams going to boot camp, but still I'll take a bet there. Anyways, I don't think the early battle is going to start at bootcamp. Maybe at Painan. Painan can be a hotly contested drop as well, as we have seen it happening in the last few matches that we have hosted in Shannon. But in this game, I don't think that is going to be the case. Anyways, I hope you're enjoying the stream. Whoever is all watching, please do like the stream and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Let's get started with some early fights in Painan, I guess. Yes, Painan is going to be a hotly contested drop. Again, team 3 dropping at this location, and there is no other team actually. So no action at Painan. Let's move away from here, because no action means no coverage. Pyro Wild gets a hold of M31 Nishant. Again, Nishant losing out on himself. And this has been the story of Nishant, hasn't it been? Just because he was spotted in the rotations on Potato Hill in the last game, and now his drop has contested with some other player. His drop conflicted with some other team, and he's going down again. Un3-1 Aman, Raj and Split Squad will survive for the time being, but Nishant won't be here to look at their success. Anyways, they finished up at a third spot even after getting one of their players finished off in that early game. Saitama, the hero of the last game, is going down without putting up a fight. He is going down in Camp Bravo, I guess. We'll have to check that. Alright, let's get back to him. Team 20 going down really easily. It is going to be a fight between Team 20 and 17, and Team number 7 might join this fight in the later parts of the game. AOV Jerry is the only player surviving from his squad, and Team 20, who finished off at second position at last game, they need to maintain their consistency if they want to win that prize money, if they want to reap the rewards of being so patient in the last game. So they need to be very consistent with their rankings, but I don't think this is the match that they were looking for. Aman, on the other hand, gets back to his opponents, gets a knock, and gets that confirmation as well at the same time. So Team 5 fighting back really well, and they were harmed without a gun when Nishant was spotted, and now it is up to Akash and Naruto to fight out the players of N31 out of this area. But I don't think that is going to be the case, just because this is still a 3v2 fight. The numbers are not in their favor. The numbers are not in the favor of team number 11. They started off well. They neutralized the numbers advantage that N31 squad was having, but now N31 squad is fighting back. They are coming back strongly, and they have got that first knock for their squad, and that confirmation did come in at the right time as well. Anyways, SOT Akash still looking for some information to pass on to his squad mates, but I guess he has not been able to spot Split Spot till now, who has already flanked towards the right hand side. Raj is making that flank as well. Aman will start to move in at the same time, so it is going to be Akash who is going to battle 3 of the players from N31, and that can be very harmful for him. He needs to fall back to his squad mates. He needs to use their number well, just because even if there are only 2 players standing, you need to be on your toes. You don't know when the other team will be pouncing on you, just because they are also looking for some loot in this early part of the game. You haven't been looting well, and if you look at Team 11 right now, there are only 2 guys standing. They need to step up their game. They need to use their numbers well. The circle has taken a sudden shift this time, and most of the teams are already inside the circle. There are a lot of teams, a lot of chaos going on the Hathin Island, which hasn't been the case in most of the Shanok matches that we've hosted, but this time there are at least 4 squads in that area, I guess. So there's going to be a chaotic situation in that area, just because it is not inside the circle. There is a little part of it inside the circle, so if a lot of teams want to utilize that same place, that can be a little harmful. AOV Cherry is the only player starting from a squad. They lost Wiz and Saitama very early going into that area, and I guess that was not the drop to be taken with 3 players standing. You are putting yourself at risk, and you will pay for the price. You will pay the price for it. Rishi, on the other hand, gets another knock for his squad, so he will be getting that confirmation as well in Camp Bravo. Camp Alpha was in the place for Jerry, but Camp Bravo doesn't look like that. Actually, Jerry has got a knock on so he's looking for a fight. Bengali King is in a lot of trouble. He is the only player surviving from his squad. He might be spotted by Xavier looking for him, and this will be Xavier versus Bengali King. Xavier takes the drop again for the second time for some reason, and he will get the confirmation on Bengali King as well. Anyways, let's get back to who might be revived, but that grenade from Ashu OP knocks out Xavier as well. Hog Gabbar, on the other hand, will get a knock on 90s Girish. Will be revived, and he will be coming back in the game. Let's get back to the winners of the last game, I guess. 90s Girish case confirmed. So yes, the winners of the last game are having a hard time battling this team, and Infury trying his best. Infury was the warrior for his squad in the last one, because Infury was the one who went into that 1v1 fight bravely, and got that last kill and got themselves a chicken dinner. Let's see if Infury will be stepping up again. Girish has been confirmed. Rake, Krazer and Infury still standing. 3 players, and will they be able to make it to the final circles with only these 3 players? That still remains a question, and that question will be answered after around 15 minutes of gameplay. So we still have a lot of game left. Anyways, let's get back to some other teams who are making it to the circle. It will be team number 4 in Bahan area, I guess. I'll have to check that. Yes, they are in Bahan actually, and team 13 trying to make it to the circle from the far end. Team number 18 coming in from the back side of Camp Bravo. They weren't exactly in Camp Bravo, but they have started it from the back side. I'm having a little bit of a ping issue for some reason. I don't know why. This is an Indian room. I'm an Indian. but still around 800 to 900 ping, maybe because of what? Maybe because of KR version. KR version might be giving me a high ping, or maybe I need to connect a VPN, but you don't want to use your game with a VPN. Anyways, Enfury gets a knock on Paradox from out of nowhere. I actually don't know. Let's get back to him. Enfury, he spotted him really well, and he got a knock on him without any trouble. He saw the opportunity, he picked it up, and he got a knock. Now Team Number 18 will be down. Yeah, this is already the second zone closing in, so yes, there might be a little bit of issue with that squad getting their player revived, and the revival is still possible because Enfield is not looking at that location. On the other hand, Mad is looking for that revival on Paradox, and he has tried to pop in a smoke. I hope it was not a grenade. ISGT on the other hand gets knocked out. I guess I'll have to go towards that place as well. Kuti gets confirmed. Enfield gets another knock for his squad and gets a confirmation up and running for his squad. So he has got a total of 2 kills. He was the one to stand up for his squad in the last game as well, and he's doing it again. He's continuing the wrath, and he's continuing to dominate this lobby till now. Let's see if there will be some match to him. Choco looks like the team who can flush team number 10 right now. Just team number 13 has a high ground advantage, and you need to finish off the winners of the last game as soon as possible, so as to have an opportunity to actually lead the game. Because if any squad gets 2 good games, that will be them getting to the top of the points table, and that will be them winning this trophy. Anyways, Hokopi gets a confirmation on Tango. Alone Bot will get confirmed as well. That will be 2 teams getting flushed at the same time. Regaresh gets finished as well. Kevlar finishes off Resh, and EMEOP will get confirmed. That will give us our top 14 squad. So a lot of fights happening, and players are getting confirmed first, and the kill feed is coming after that. I don't know why, for what reason that is happening. My ping is also stable right now. Not stable, I'm sorry for that. I'll take it back, just because the ping has again spiked up to 200, then 300, then 330, 340, and then coming back to 100 as well. Anyways, 140 meters away from the zone, Rick is making it to the circle as quickly as possible. Let's get back to team number 4 as well. There are 3 guys standing. It's FX squad. There were 4 guys standing in the last match, but I guess one of the player has left the circle. Anyways, there are 3 guys standing, 0 kills to the name. They are already inside the second circle, though, so they will be safe here for the time being. But there are already 2 squads coming in from the backside. Team 15 is on the left hand side, though, so they will have a hard way going out of this location. If the zone takes a hard shift towards Pinar, that will be trouble for them. CLB gets a grenade connecting on Mr. Sigbala. The day hasn't been so good for him. He was eliminated very early in the last game, and he's going down again. Let's see if Sigbala will be able to come back, or will it be the other squad confirming that kill and getting Sigbala out of this Shannock map. Anyways, let's get back to him. Sigbala gets knocked out again. He was just revived, but another grenade from CLB will get him knocked out. Abhi got a lot of kills, a handful of kills for his squad last time, and TMV Shockwave will try to get that cover for his squad mate, but Amoli comes in and Sigbala will be knocked again. This is the 3rd time Sigbala is getting knocked out, and this time he will give up. He will go down. TM Shockwave trying his best to trying to come back. Sigbala gets confirmed as well with that Molly. CLB exposes himself. Shockwave will try to get that knock for his squad. Salil will go down as well. Shockwave will be down again, struggling to survive, but he's showing his back to the opponent. 776 to the drop shot comes in. The struggle comes in, but unfortunately he will go down and he will be dropped from this match as well. Team number 19 clutching that fight for their squad. They have made it to top 13 easily. Akash and Naruto also making it to top 13 with only 1 kill. They finished off in 3-1 Nishant, and now they have started to make it to the circle. On the other hand, we have team number 19 on the right hand side, Akash and Naruto. Let's get back, and Zone has actually taken a northern shift, a northeastern shift to be precise, and it will be favoring team 19, who are already in a compound inquiry, so they will be up and running. Team number 4 had a control over 1 compound as well, so they will be also happy with their performance. Theory Quad gets a knock on Peace Tool, will be getting that confirmation as well. So team number 21 actually engaging in a fight. One of the player I guess was finished off. Peace Tool was confirmed, so they are still looking for some information, adjusting their scopes as well. On their way to team 15, one of the team players from team 15 has been already knocked out, and I guess second player is also down. Gabba might be the only player surviving from his squad. He will try to get that revival done, but the revival will be looking very difficult, just because if you look at team 21 right now, they still have 3 players for them. They still have 3 players who are already up on their feet. Anyways, Curie God has just been revived, so he will be trying to heal up. Grenade coming in from Giant Topi. That grenade might end the game for team number 15. Looking at their position, the smoke will be giving an indication to Giant Topi that one player might be on that location. Jarvis has been spotted as well, just because of his footsteps. I guess team DS Giant Topi is still trying to get some information on those players. Team 21 Giant Topi, he was cruising towards team 15, but fortunately he has stopped himself from a wild rush. Hawk OP goes down, and it will be INMV Hawk OP, actually, not the exact Hawk from Team 15. So there are a lot of Hawks in this in this match. Let's talk about Team DS. Three guys standing: Hitman, Giant, and Aimbit. Aimbit was confirmed just very early in the last game, so they are looking for a good match in this one. Team number 15, four guys standing. They have their numbers going up for them, and some knocks were taken on them, but they have managed to come back. XR Comrade, on the other hand, gets knocked out by Grenade. Choco Void confirms another player with that grenade. So the revival was coming in, but unfortunately that didn't connect. Team number 21 trying to pop in some grenades and smokes as well. Team number 3, 16, and 11 are in a very close proximity, so that fight might just start in a little while. Team DS Mbitopi on the other end trying to spot some players as well. Team number 11 in a very close vicinity to Team 3 and Team 16. Team 16 has been losing their numbers, if I'm not wrong. I'll have to check that and I'll have to confirm that for you. Yes, they have been losing on their numbers. Two of the players have been finished. There are only two players standing, and they are right in this triangle with Team 3 and Team 11, where Team 3 is leading with the numbers. Team 11 is on the same page as Team 16 if you talk about the numbers right now. Choco Sam has been spotted. He will go down. Beautiful play coming in from Dino. This was expected from Dino, as he was going up against that player. Choco still three guys standing. One of the players, Cybot, I guess he will try to revive that player. He has tried to move towards the right hand side. Cybot on the other hand going towards left, actually. Void has started to go for that revival, and then we have Patrick, or maybe Patrick it is. Oh yes, it is Patrick, not Partik. So it will be Patrick trying to get that revival done, and N31 Raj has actually started to crawl into the compartments of Team 11. Team 11 actually did a third party on Team 16. Actually, Dinu is not having any helmet, so he will try his best to survive for the time being. Akash is looking at Dinu with some greedy eyes. He's looking for those knocks and confirmations, but unfortunately Dinu is looking to survive. He's not looking for that revival or anything like that. Hawk Akiopi on the end gets knocked out by a grenade from Hitman, so Team 21 is also fighting beautifully. Akiopi has been confirmed as well. Curie God will get flushed as well. So Team DS clutching that fight easily, comfortably, without any issue. Team number 8 might be the fourth squad to join in this fight. Dinu survives the wrath from SOT Akash, and that will be Dinu getting confirmed by Team 8. I guess it was Mahadi who confirmed that last kill. Mahadi was knocked out by the play zone in the last game, but in this one he has managed to get that one kill for his squad. He has managed to get a confirmation as well, but Cybot will put an end to him. He has got that knock. TDB Blastoise on the other hand gets knocked out by M31 Aman, so M31 Aman also get knocked out by TDB. So this is a fight that is happening between Team 5 and Team 22, if I'm not wrong. I'll have to check that. Let's get back to TDB because OP gets knocked out and confirmed at the same time with the same continuous spray. TDB is getting that revival done. M3 Split Spot, he has a very nice angle to his name. He needs to step up. Split Spot get a knock on Combat Kevlar. So there was one more squad joining this fight from the right hand side. It was Team 12 who were trying to make it to this Team 5 and Team 22 fight, but Splitspot puts an end to it, and now the revival will be coming in against. Combat Kevlar gets confirmed by that beautiful grenade coming in from Splitspot, but now Splitspot needs to heal up as quickly as possible. TDB still 3 guys standing, M31 Raj on the left hand side, M31 is only 2 guys standing as well. Splitspot needs to heal up. I guess he's trying to pop in some bandages. He's not having any health kits. Yes, that will be the last bandage, and he's also having a painkiller to pop in as well, but he will be looking for some more healings from Raj, if I'm not wrong. TDB, beautiful grenade from Raj, but unfortunately he wasn't able to get a knock. Both the players did get a lot of damage. Mewtwo and I guess it was Ikurita actually, who went to at least 20 to 25 health just because of that nade, but unfortunately no knocks came for Raj. He was very unfortunate at that location at that point of time. We have already been 15 minutes into the game. Rake gets a confirmation on Fardeen. Xenokiller will get confirmed by N-Fury. So again, they are playing it beautifully. Rake gets knocked out. Let's get back to him and see if they will be able to win this fight. It is a fight between Team 10 and Team 11 right now. Team 11 doing a third party. N-Fury will be the only player surviving from his squad. Will be N-Fury lighting up the last bullet of Team 10. If they will be surviving, that will be up to N-Fury to do it right now, just because all of the players have been confirmed. Grazer will get confirmed as well. SOT Akash, he is farming a lot of kills for his squad, and if you look at N-Fury right now, he has been the solo warrior for his squad till now. He got 5 kills I guess in the last game, and in this game as well he has already got 4 out of the 5 kills that which is the total of his squad. Choco squad is on the top side, so N-Fury trying his best to survive. He might be spotted by Team 11 and Team 3 as well. So this is a one-man army against 2 teams. Akash has been spotted. N-Fury will be going in for that spray. Unfortunately doesn't connect till now because he hasn't taken those shots. He's having an extended mag as well with his M416. scope. So actually the thing right now is the 5th circle is closing in, so first he needs to make it to the circle, because a lot of damage will be done to him if he doesn't make it to the circle as quickly as possible. Choco Ashopi now get knocked out by team DS, as Xavier OP goes down as well by the play zone. FX squad will go down, Devesh will take some shots, and Fury has been spotted again by the players of Choco. He is getting a lot of shots on him by Choco and team 11 try to pop in that health kit, and he will get that done. Actually he did pop in beautifully. Now he will go for another health kit. He's doing a lot of damage to Akash as well. Akash is left on 1 HP, so he needs to heal up as well, but Choco squad and the numbers, the teams were too much for Fury to keep him going. Anyways, we have got a top 6 squad, Choco making it to top 6, and the winners of last game have been already eliminated, but they took a handful of kills. They took a total of 5 kills, I guess. Abhi will be the only player surviving from his squad. He also played it out beautifully in the last game, and same players are actually doing it for their squads again and again. We had Fury in the last game from his squad, we had Abhi in the last game as well, and the same thing is happening in this one as well. Fury took 4 kills, Abhi is also on 3 kills right now, so they are leading the charge. He's going in for that revival in the 6th cycle, so they need to make it to the cycle as quickly as possible, just because the zone will start in a matter of 2 seconds, and this zone can be very, very dangerous with the damage that it is going to do. Team number 11 also going low on players. Choco Cyber on the other hand gets a knock on TDB Blastoise, so TDB also getting a lot of damage being done to them from a lot of squads. They have managed to survive till top 4, but now Muto will be the only player surviving from his squad. Muto struggling to make it to the circle. He did make it, but unfortunately he will be spotted by the players of Choco, who had the high ground, and Choco has been dominating this game from the high ground that they have been having from a long time. They have been getting a lot of kills, and they already have 20 kills to the name, and now team number 11 actually engaging in a fight with team 9, so we'll have to go to that fight. Team 19 actually, Abhi is the player from get-go. He has got that confirmation for him as well, so this will be a 4v1 fight. Choco versus CL. Abhi for the chicken dinner. Abhi might go down by the play zone. Patrick has been knocked out by Abhi by that beautiful reflex coming in, but Abhi is the solo player. He might just get another knock in the process of getting finished, but Abhi gets finished by the play zone, so that will be Choco squad getting a chicken dinner with 11 kills. Second position goes to DS squad with 13 kills. DS Saf, CL Abhi, Devesh and Trickster. SOT Naruto, Pyro Wild and SOT Akash will go down at 3rd position with 2 kills. Rest of the rankings you can see for yourself. Thank you so much guys for joining in. Let's meet after a short break.
They said, don't fall, don't forget all the things you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run, don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's going in circles, I'm trying to fight it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Going to the place where all this began. Just start again. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found, and you can't start again until you break down. They said, be me. Look beneath the bed before you go to sleep. Keep on, I shine. Will surely get burned if you reach out and touch. My mind is a battle, I'm trying to hide it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Going to the place where all this began. Just start again. Won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found, and you can't start again you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, let me bleed. Let me all of the pain seems to follow like a shadow, dark and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, let me bleed. Let me bleed. Let me.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares too. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me.
Seeing monsters at your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero, 'cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat. how you held me then. Now you've got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. More times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so.
They said, don't fall. Don't forget all the things you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run. Don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's going in circles, I'm trying to fight it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Going to the place where all this began. Just start again. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Break down. Until you break down. They said, be meek. Look beneath the bed before you go to sleep. Keep on, I shine. You'll surely get burned if you reach out and touch. My mind is a battle, I'm trying to hide it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Going to the place where all this began. Just start again. You won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the
Alright guys, thank you so much for joining the stream, and this is your host Dinker Chaudhary welcoming you in the third match of the day. I'll just quit my Discord so that we won't be having any kind of lag in the match. Let's get started with the flight path that starts on the right side of Los Higos, finishes off at Amuda. So it is a centralized flight path, vertical flight path that will cover most of the part of Miramar. So this is one of those flight paths that covers a lot of locations, but only leaves out a few locations like El Pozo, La Cobreria and Ruins. I did see one or two squads taking that ruins drop a while ago, so it will be very interesting to see if any squad can take that vehicle to actually go that location. So we'll have to wait for that as well. Or is it that teams only go to ruins when the flight path supports it? So that can be a thing to look at as well. Anyways, I'm very interested to see that. Xeno Killer and company going towards the Los Higos Island. They have started to move away from the flight path, and if you look at Los Linus, it can be a hotly contested place. Looking at the teams who are going over Los Linus right now, who are flying over Los Linus right now, it can be a hotly contested location by Team 4 and Team 21. All those two teams are at the same location at Los Linus, so that can be a thing to look at as well. Peace Toot, taking a drop right in the center of Los Linus, I guess on the edges of their Los Linus, and they will be trying to stop team number 4 to actually making it to Los Linus area. So that can be one thing as well. After that, if you look at some other teams, N31 squad, they have been losing Nishant very early into the game. We have seen that happening in Erangel as well, and after that in Chanak as well, same thing happened. We saw Nishant getting finished very early, but this time I guess Nishant will make it to safety just because there is no team in Al-Azhar. If you talk about the first circle in this game, it has taken a total southern shift actually, and it has gone down south, and a lot of teams who went to north locations like Team 14, Team 13, Team 12, Team 5, Team 11, Team 3 and Team 18, they will be having a lot of issues. They will have to complete their loot really quickly, and after that they will start to make it into the circle. If we talk about SDT right now, they have been one of those squads who have been struggling in being in the first circle. So again, that thing is happening. They will be in Choromuda, Campa Milita area. They will start to loot it completely, and after that they will start to make it into the circle. Saitama is one of those guys who made it in the final circles in the Erangel game, wasn't able to repeat that in Chanok. Let's see if he'll be able to complete his quota in Miramar. AOV Jerry losing out on some health points. I'll have to look at Jerry as well. He's starting to fall back from some team, I guess. In Picaro we only have Team 15, a full squad in Picaro, 4 guys standing, no damage done whatsoever to them, just because there is no other squad in this area, so they will be having easy loot here. Team 13 on the other hand in Hasina del Petron, 2 guys standing, no damage done to them as well, and they have complete control over the Hasina del Petron area. Team number 12 on the downside, on the eastern side of Hacienda, but I think they will be having no issues as well, just because they are at a totally different location. And aim for 1-6 right in front of Combat Kevlar, so he will be looting that, and he will be making it to the circle as quickly as possible. Let's talk about Choco squad as well. They are 4 guys standing. They have done well, specifically in the Shanok match that we had. I guess they took a chicken dinner with I guess 11 kills it was. Yes, that was a 31 points match for them. Let's see if they will be able to continue the momentum going in this Miramar game. We are already 3 minutes into the game, and a lot of teams have started to complete their loot. They have started to gear themselves up, and if you look at Cookie right now, he's only having a level 2 helmet and level 1 vest to his name, and no health kits, no bandages. He has finally got 1 energy drink to heal himself up if some shots come on him, but he still has a lot of places to loot, and there is no squad in a close vicinity to them, so they will have some easy time looting these locations. But I don't think they are going to go towards Montenovo, which seems like a good choice to me, and I think they're actually taking some random shots. I don't know why they have started to move away from here. They're taking those random shots on random locations. I guess they have got a lot of ammo to spend, that's why that thing is happening. Hawk squad on the other hand, Cobber has some nice loot to his name, level 2 helmet, level 3 vest, level 2 bag, so an entry level loot, I guess. Level 2 helmet as 2 health kits and some energy drinks to his name as well. You don't have a scarcity of energy drinks when you go to Picaro, because there are vending machines there distributing energy drinks and painkillers. Peace Tour on the other hand trying to loot this full Lost Wilderness area, trying to take full control over Lost Wilderness. Team number 4 on the outskirts of Lost Wilderness. Team 22 actually, they have made it to Lost Wilderness as well. So this is one of the squads that I was missing out on when I was counting the total number of squads in this area, and I guess all the 3 squads have made it to this urban area, and we we have seen a lot of urban finishes in a lot of matches, and that does allow a lot of teams to actually make it to the final circles, and to have them compete in final circles is very interesting to watch. Let's see if we will be having an urban finish in this game. We haven't been having those kinds of finishes in the Miramar matches that we have hosted, but if you look at the bigger matches, like the matches that happen in PMWL or PMPL, we have seen a lot of urban finishes in Miramar. So I don't know if we will be getting that finish in this game. It looks like a possibility to me, just because full area of losslessness is inside the circle. On top of it, we also have some other things. If you look at the other parts of area, we have Chumasera inside the circle, but there is no squad there. Even if the circle, even if the flight path was favoring it, Chumasera has been a hotly contested drop from a long time. I have seen teams going there, but unfortunately no team actually took the initiative of going to that location, so that will be completely empty, deserted. Picaro, team number 15, to taking total control over it. Saitama has started to make it to Picaro, but I don't think he's going to pick up a fight in this part of the time. Wasp Shadow, he was one of the good players one of the better players in the last game for his squad, but the other players didn't fire up, specifically Saitama. When he had the time to get the job done, when he had the opportunity to get the job done for his squad, he went in passive mode, and that did take his squad to top 2. No credit where it is due, no stealing of credit there, but he could have got those 2 kills, and he could have also made it to top 2 with that addition, so that could have been better for his squad. Anyways, if you look at the position right now, team number 18 a very comfortable position. They can use any bridge they want, and after that, actually they only have one bridge to take. They have 2 bridges, but they won't be going towards the western bridge. They will be using the eastern bridge to make it to the main island, which is covering most part of the circle, and we have 20% of the circle in water, so that's a rare thing in Miramar, but that has started to happen actually when you see the circles now in Miramar after the update that has happened. We have been seeing a lot of a lot of unorthodox circles, a lot of unorthodox things happening in this game. If you talk about the circle specifically, it has been taking a lot of hard shifts, and this is the first hard shift of the game. You see a first hard shift in Miramar. The first phase of the circle takes a lot of water, so that does create a lot of trouble for the squads. The map, if you look at the teams, the northern part, the teams are uniformly distributed, but if you talk about the southern half of the circle of the map as well, then there is non-uniform distribution there. A lot of squads are accumulating at that losslessness area, outside losslessness, on the outskirts of losslessness, and deep inside losslessness we have team number 21 also having control over that area. So there are a lot of squads that are accumulating, that are making a bunch. Kyori God on the other hand gets a knock with the Car 98, but unfortunately won't be able to get that flush for his squad, just because Car 98 means long range shots, and whenever we see a lot of long range shots in Miramar, specifically in urban areas, it is very hard to get that confirmation in. Anyways, let's see if he'll be able to get it done for his squad. We still have a lot of teams showing rotation and good vehicle skin coming in from Xeno. Haven't seen that in a long time. Using that truck to make it to the cycle car, I would say. Not a truck, pickup truck is different. Devesh on the other hand gets a beautiful grenade knock on Dino, so Dino will be going down just because it was a grenade knock. So I think that was beautifully popped in. I guess Dino was just revived a little while ago, and that grenade from the players of team number 19 will get the job done on Dino. Dino will be trying to pop in some taps into the players of team 19. That can give him some time to get that revival done. Maybe that still remains a maybe, just because if you look at Zeno right now, he's very far away from his squad mate. Dino moves into cover, moves into safety very safely. DSF is on the left hand side. Hades gets a knock on Kyori God. Kyori God was just that player that got a knock with Car 98, I guess, and right now he has been knocked out. Dino is bleeding out really quickly. Jarvis on the other hand gets a knock on Cherry. So that one is actually sparking up. Let's get back to Hawk squad, who are getting a lot of damage done to them, and they are also doing a lot of damage to the other squad. Cover is still in contention. Jarvis also trying his best to get some kind of damage done to his opponents. He's trying to pop in another grenade, but unfortunately that grenade won't be able to do anything for his squad. Pyro Wild on the other hand gets a knock on split spot, trying to kill his squad again in a trouble right now. Kyori God gets confirmed. SOD Akash will get knocked out by Nishant, and Nishant trying to come back in the game. Team 15, they have some nice angles to the name. They have 4 guys standing, but they had not been able to confirm those players that they got knocks on. Anyways, Chaudhary gets healed up, and he's trying to pop in some random blind shots, but unfortunately won't connect. Pyro has been knocked out by Raj, so N31 squad is coming back very strongly. Dinu will get confirmed, and Devesh will get that grenade kill for his squad. Devesh got that knock with grenade, and now the confirmation comes in after Dinu played out. Anyway, still team number 13 is 4 guys standing. If you look at Avijay, he's trying to pop in a grenade, and that grenade can do a lot of damage to Gabbar if it actually goes in a close vicinity. But we'll have to look at that. Let's see if that connects. No, it doesn't actually. That grenade was at the wrong location. Gabbar is still behind that broken wall, being covered by his squad mates that are on top of the ridge. So they have used their numbers well, but will they be able to get some knocks? Just because if you look at team number 4, team number 20 right now, they are 4 guys standing. They have all their 4 players at the same location, so that can give them the luxury of reviving their teammates, of suppressing the rush. But if you look at team number 15 right now, they have divided their squad mates, and 2 of their players have been already finished off. Kyori got flushed as well, so I guess they only have 2 players standing. Jarvis is on the backside team, and the other 2 players are right in front of us. So this is still a 3-way fight in between team 13 and team 20 and team 20. Actually, those 2 players were from different teams. Trickster on the other hand gets a knock on Zeno, so this is still a very long range fight. CLB on the other hand gets a confirmation Zeno. We've been 11 minutes into this game, but we still have a total of 16 squads and 54 players alive. Saitama BTC trying to create some cover for his squad mates, trying to get some opening, but he hasn't been able to do so till now. Gabbar still on 40 bullets with his AKM, and 3-1 Aman gets another knock for his squad. So 3-1 is playing it out beautifully in this game. Finally, they are coming back. They have already got that 1 kill. Aman will be confirmed as well, so that will be split squad again coming in with that kill. Aman and Nishant both will share 1 kill. Nishant finally spending a lot of time in middle. In the last 2 games he wasn't able to do that, and he was very unfortunate actually. If you look at Nishant, he was caught off guard in rotation while he was a solo player in the buggy, I guess, in a wrangle match, and in Shannock he was caught off guard without a vehicle, without a gun actually. As soon as he dropped, his drop conflicted with some squad who got their hands on Nishant and confirmed him without any delay. So this time he is coming back. He has already got that 1 kill up and running for him, and the team is showing a lot of confidence in Nishant. Let's see if he will be able to make a name for himself, and if he will be able to compensate what happened in the last 2 games. Let's go to Saitama. 4 guys standing. Still a lot of work to be done by these 3 squads who are isolated outside the zone. We are already 12 minutes into the game. The time is passing really quickly for the squads inside the game as well. Devesh gets another knock for his squad. Devesh has been doing a pretty good job with the gun right there. He popped in a beautiful grenade just a while ago, and with the spray also he gets connected. Saf gets that confirmation for his squad. Anyways, let's go back to DS squad and let's talk about them for a while. CLB gets a confirmation as well, so this will be team DS with 4 kills. They have made a quick work of the other squad piece by piece, and CLB again coming back very strongly. He has been one of those players who did play really well in Irangal, and after that coming back in Shannock as well, he did play a vital role in the success of his squad. They got a handful of kills, and it was Abhi who got them to the final few circles. Anyways, it will be Abhi again coming in with 1 kill. Devesh will get 2 kills, and Trickster with 1 kill, making quick walk off another squad. And now we'll have our top 15 squads in this circle, and this has been a 3-way fight between team 13, team 15 and team 20. Team 15 only started with 2 players. Team 20 started with 4 players. Jerry has been spotted some shots from Hayes, but unfortunately doesn't connect to that extent that he will be able to get a knock. Hawk squad still on the outskirts of this compound. They are still trying to get some angles. They're still trying to make the best out of it. Zulmi will get knocked out by Jarvis. Jarvis will try to get that confirmation on the players of team 20, but unfortunately that confirmation won't arrive. Fast Shadow on the other hand gets a counter knock for his squad. Gubba gets knocked out, and that will be Hawk squad. Only 1 guy standing. Let's see if team 20 will be able to make quick work of team 15. Jarvis is trying to rush in. He goes for that spray. He connects as well. He will be knocking outside now. Will the numbers be too much for him? He's trying his best to survive. He's only best surviving, and we have a little bit of glitch as well. But Gabbar and Jarvis will meet their end. Will meet their fate. They will get confirmed. They will get flushed, and that will be another squad getting eliminated from this match. Saitama and company will make it a top 15 with 3 players standing. One of their player got flushed right in front of the other player, which was Wiz. Wiz got confirmed in front of Saitama. Saitama tried to fight back, but unfortunately he was knocked out. But finally he's back in the game. Finally he has been revived, and now this will be a 2-way fight, I guess, with team number 13, who might join as a second party now, because third party is not possible. They have tried to fall back into the zone. Actually, it seems like the right choice to me as well. The second zone is closing in. We are already 14 minutes into the game. The time seeming to pass slowly, a little slow now. Anyways, it will pass really quickly when the third zone forms, because it will cancel out most of the area of the map, and it is going to be very interesting if the zone actually takes a hard shift towards Shumasera area. So let's see if that thing happens. Lost Villains has been eliminated from the zone, so we are not looking for an urban finish here. We are looking at a normal circle, a normal shift, and it is going to be an open ground for this war that is going to happen in a little while. We have 14 teams in the third circle, and 3-1 Raj gets another knock for his squad. He will be looking for that confirmation. Nishant, on the other hand, will be trying to pop in some shots in the heads of his opponents as well. Aman gets knocked out. Choco Patrick Copy, on the other hand, gets knocked out by that grenade as well. Coming in with that beautiful grenade. On the other hand, Aaron Wolf trying to fight back with that M416, and 3-1 squad will get that revival done. Aman might be revived, and that will be N31 coming back with 4 players. Raj is trying his best to suppress the rush from the players of Team 18. He will be taking that M416 break, connects a few shots on Wolf as well. Did a little damage to him, but unfortunately that wouldn't be enough to finish him off. Still, Hail has been confirmed by Choco Word that fight is happening on the other edge of the map. We have Team Choco fighting with Team 12. I guess Kevlar is the only player surviving from his squad. Team Choco also did really well in Shanaf. I guess they were the squad who took that chicken dinner with 11 kills, and now they have to deal with Kevlar, who is having an M24. MDX will bleed out without doing any damage to Team Choco after getting knocked out. Actually, he won't be revived because Kevlar is not looking for that revival. GTB, on the other hand, fighting with some other squad. We haven't been able to cover fights of GTB. Let's get back to them. Blastoise is already knocked out. GTB Pico also goes down, and another player goes down. As soon as we reach here, Mewtwo will be the last player standing from his squad. He's trying to pop in some smokes, and a grenade comes in, I guess, and that grenade will get the job done for the players of Team 4. Beautiful and quick work of the players of TDB in no time. I guess it was a very unorganized rush coming in from the players of TDB. As soon as their first player got knocked out, the second player went in to revive him. The second player also got knocked out, and then the third player went in and he also got knocked out, and then the fourth player went in to revive as well, and he got flushed by that grenade. So very unorganized gameplay. Let's get back to N31. They are losing out on some numbers as well. Raj being the only player surviving from his squad. Split Spot is still on our screen, so I guess Split Spot is also surviving, so we will take back our words. They are still 3 guys standing. They have managed to suppress the rush coming in from the players of team number 11 just because of that knock that was taken by one of these players. Nishant has already been knocked out. Team number 21 coming in from the back side. Team number 18 coming in from the right side. So I guess N31 is in a lot of trouble. They are being surrounded by a lot of squads from all the side. Raj is still looking for some kind of cover. Team 21 on the top ridge on the opposite side of team 18. So there are a lot of squads trying to surround them from all locations. So we still have a lot of work to do. We still have to look at the squads fighting out with each other. Only 2 players standing. Nishant has been confirmed, and this will be Nishant spending 16 minutes in this game, and after that getting flushed by team 11. Team 18 trying to take a few shots on team 11. Actually, team 18 and 11 are engaging in a little bit of fight, with Raj trying to act as a third party, trying to come in between the fight, trying to grab some attention from that fight, but unfortunately he won't be able to do that for the time being. And if you look at the fights right now, N31, Raj and Split Spot are the only two guys surviving. They're also having their eyes on both sides. They're having their eyes on the left hand side as well, and on the right hand side as well, to actually be on a safe side. But they might be spotted by the other squad that is coming from outside the zone, which will be team 20. And I guess they need to make it to the 4th circle as quickly as possible, because the 4th circle has formed and it has taken a total sorry guys, a total hardship towards the other side. I don't know what it was, very sorry. Anyways, team number 10 right in the center of the circle. They are right in that position. Combat Kevlar still remains as a player on the edge, and he is the only player trying from his squad. Team 18 trying to take some shots on team 20. Team 5 trying to make it to the circle as quickly as possible. Saitama might take some shots on them and might make their way to the circle a very heavy way, but unfortunately team 5 will make it to the circle safely, and not safely actually. I'll take back my words again. Take my words back again, just because as soon as I say something, things are going the opposite way. N31 will be losing out on their vehicle. I guess they are still trying to use this vehicle, which can be a bad decision if I'm not wrong. I'll have to see to actually get a hold of it. Team number 5 still using those vehicles. They will try to make it to the circle as quickly as possible. Team 21 might just get that vehicle explosion done, and yes, the vehicle is about to explode, and N31 squad actually got flushed at the right time by the same squad. It was Team DS Giant OP got that spray connected on Raj and then Split Spot, who were already low by that vehicle explosion. Anyways, Fast Shadow and company, still 3 guys standing. They already have 2 kills to the name. They are 650 meters away from the 4th zone, which is about to close in a matter of 17 seconds. So that is one thing that they are going to look at. As we are already 20 minutes into the game, but we haven't seen a lot of squads going down. We still have a total of 11 squads alive in this game. Let's look at the total number of squads that we started with. It was 1 2 3 4 16 squads, and we only started with 16 squads. In the first game we had 20 squads to start with, but look at this. We only have 16 squad now, and team number 10 coming back in the game, and Fury hasn't fired till now for his squad. Eric and Krizer on the other hand, they have got 1 kill each, and they have showed some quick rotations to make it to the circle, and the 4th circle has started to close in. This will be the 28th minute, 21st minute of the game, starting in a little while. Actually, it has already started. Team number 11 trying to make it to the high ground, and that high ground is already captured by the players of team 10, so this might give rise to a little bit of fight between team 10 and team 11. That banter can happen, can start. On the other hand, team 21 is on the right hand side, and they are safe for the timing. They have already got those 2 kills to start with by DS Giant OP. He connected that beautiful spray on the players of N31, who had a bad day today. They haven't fired up to their name. They did well in the first few weeks, but now they are going down slowly. Giant OP trying to play open that grenade on the players of team. No one, actually, there is no squad in the grenade range of team 21, so that can be one thing they might be looking at. Anyways guys, thank you so much for joining the stream. If you're enjoying the stream, please do like the stream and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Saitam on the other hand gets knocked out by play zone. That will be team 20, still not made it to the circle. They are still 632 meters away from the circle, so that will be the end for this squad. I guess this will be the end. I guess this squad is going to go down without any issue, without causing any trouble to any squad. They are going down. There is no way they can make it to the circle. There is no way. Fast Shadow being the only survivor trying to pop in those bandages, but that will be team 20 going down at 9th spot. Let's get back to team 14. Still 4 players standing. Play zone giving a lot of damage to a lot of squads. We are already 22 minutes down now. Anyways, let's get back to team 14, who are picking up a fight with the players of team 10. Actually, team 10 is picking up a fight with team 3, and this is a battle for first position, I guess, because team 10 got a chicken in first game, team Choco got a chicken in second game. So whoever wins this fight, they get to be in the top rankings in the Miramar game, and that can put them at a very good spot. That can actually take that first spot. So this will be team number 10 fighting for the top spot in this match, fighting for the top ranking in this match. And I guess it is going to be team number 10 who slightly have an edge over team 3 right now, because they have already confirmed a few players from team number 3, and other players also knocked out, with Void being the solo survivor. Choco Void, he needs to pull up a great game. He cannot just go like that. Going for that knock, he might just get a confirmation as well, but he will be spotted by the other 3 players of team 10, and he's looking for that confirmation on Girish. He will go for that, but he will expose himself in that process. Yes, he's going for that confirmation, and he should know that this is the squad that took the chicken dinner in Erangel, and he needs to survive for his squad. He needs to survive, but unfortunately it didn't do that. Don't tell me he got finished like that. Anyways, Girish put himself at I guess that player put himself at risk from Choco, and that was Choco actually choking themselves, because they had to do well in this game. They had to get a top 3 finish to actually get that first position. That was very unfortunate. Fardeen still in that vehicle that is about to explode in a little while, but he's being shot at. He's going for that flying Uzi spray. Unfortunately, doesn't connect. Team number 11 will make a quick work of him, and that will be top 5 squads. And I'm feeling very sad for Choco right now, because they had a very massive chicken dinner in Shannock. They could have just got a top 3 finish in this one, and maybe they could have finished at top 3 even if the other squad had done well. But unfortunately, they get flushed by the squad who got the chicken dinner. So both of these squads had a chicken dinner each, so they were up for contention for a top finish, for that big prize pool in this gold league. But unfortunately, Choco squad will have to just get satisfied with that second or third position. Maybe. Let's see what happens. The results are still not clear, so it might be very immature of me, very immature of me to call Choco squad getting finished at second or third position, because they can end up anywhere right now, because I don't actually remember the result of Choco squad in the first game. If they would have got a top position, still be on the top position. CLW on the other hand gets knocked on Peace Toot. Team 21 trying to make it to the top, fighting with team 19 as well, but that battle for the top ridge will end here, and this will give us our top 3 squads. Top 3 squads, team number 10 again, they have dominated this game, and I guess this is the squad that is up their flag, that are going to host their flag when it comes to the PMWW Week 4 Gold League Finals. And Rick and company looking very strong. They are going for that top spot, and they got another squad, a flash, and that will be 11 kills for this squad. They are in top 2 right now. 3v4 situation. Arcan's team 10, but they have the high ridge. Can they use that high ground? Can they put that high ground to good use against the players of team number 19? CL Abhi, he is putting out a great flank, and this flank can be the deciding factor in this game. If Abhi gets knocked out, that will be you know, a very good for team 10 if they can come back strongly in this game. But if Abhi gets a knock here, that will be team number 19 rushing in on the players of team 10 without any mercy. But the good thing for team number 19 is that some of the players are already inside the zone. Abhi gets spotted. Fraser will take that spray. Unfortunately, doesn't connect too well. Abhi connects as well. He has he's already having 7 kills. Fraser falls back a little. He had the high ground. He should have knocked out Abhi from that range with that M416. Very unfortunate. Fraser, let's see if that will be something that they will be grieving at the end. And 2 of the players have started to move in from the left hand side. Fraser is still looking for some flank. 2 of the players coming in from left hand side. Fraser goes down, and Abhi again. He has done it for his squad. Ray goes down as well. Enfiri will be the only player for his squad. Enfiri will battle. He gets 2 knock, I guess, with 1 spray. He gets a knock on 2 players, and will he be clutching a 1v4 here in the Gold League final? He gets a confirmation. He gets that 1 vital point for his squad, and now he'll be going again in a 1v1 fight against one of the players. Abhi is already down on health. 1v1 fight. AKM on Trickster, and he connects again. Oh my god! Now it is a 1v1 fight. Enfiri is very low on health, but Enfiri doesn't get to see the end. It will be Abhi saving the day for his squad. Gets a 9 kill second winner, and that will be team NDS getting 19 kills at the end, and at second position with 12 kills. And the points table is going to be very volatile, just because CL also did very well in Shannon, and they have got a chicken in this game. So I guess it is going to be CL, Rake, and Team Rake, which is close to 90 well, and Choco squad on top 3. Let's see what happens. Alone Boy at 3rd position with 1 kill, and the rest of the rankings you can see for yourself. Thank you so much guys for joining in. I hope you had a good day. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Let's get back in the next week with another amazing week of PMWW. Bye bye.
They said, don't fall, don't forget all the things you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run, don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's going in circles, I'm trying to fight it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Gone to the place where all this began. Just start again. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found, and you can't start again until you break down.
Away from that shot, easy spray from Velma, take it up, that 1v2, ready done, eliminated the squad of Orange Rock in a 4th position. 3 teams still in play, TSM Entity, that was the murder, and also G9, the top frag of this lobby, is still in play. And even though TSM Entity had a great reaction to the members of Valvis moving in, they didn't count for the man, the myth, the legend, G9 spraying his way through the smokes to punish TSM. So that's really nice information as it's going to leave Neola standing. This equals going to go out. It's going to be the end of TSM Entity. G9, the legend, back at it again. He's getting himself 3 extra frags on top of that one, but that's the matter. Up to their best kill count game so far was 55 grabs and they're looking for a 60. Still, they're going to need full sending it on top of G9. He's the top fragger of the lobby so far. Can he take the 1v4? We'll have to wait and see. It's going to be actually 1v3 as Martin was taken down early by Benet. Gyoda's going to be on the right side. He's going to go for the flank, and there you have it. Valus, the murder, taking the first chicken dinner on the day dominantly. 16 kills. That is a huge win for them.
Like, we can't, not that we predicted it, but we saw so early on the way they rotated, the way they controlled the circle from the likes of Team 1 and even Box Gaming, Megastars as well, and then they reacted to those circle shifts and they even pushed back TSMS. It's so valuable that when they did need to push onto the likes of Orange Rock, they were able to do it with such confidence. Very well played on balance.
They were proactive, they saw Synergy, they saw T1, TSM enter team, even Orange Rock, they just took control of the map and they took the game because of that. A lot of great plays coming out, so we're going to be checking all of that out over.
Until you break down. Move on, move on. You're not lost, you're not lost. Move on, move on. You're not lost, you're not lost. Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do.